slow you down, but you still have enough time to actually leap yourself out of there, even if Invoker does actually frost you down. But
it's not him frosting it, it's basically Invoker sheeping you. That's what I think it is. It's a 3.5 seconds disable. You can't do about it. You can't do much about it.
That's right. I almost forgot the sheep stick on Invoker. Maybe things are perilous as I thought. Or trying not to think. I always have optimism for all teams to come back. Mainly because it makes for an awesome match when you actually do see that come out. But yeah, well, there you go. You see Spectra at 2640 on the HP, on the gold counter. 1350 is what you need for the Radiance recipe. 1350. And looks like NS actually denying a tower as well. So did get 100 gold for everyone on the team for the retry. But you miss out on the extra 100 gold for everybody, as well as the last hit. You do get the extra bonus. It's like getting bingo in Dota style. But 6 to 18 is where we're currently sitting. And well, Spectre has enough money for the Radiance now. It's just...
Oh, Spectre's health.
Oh, actually, what arrow! NS is actually going to die up here on the top lane. Trying to pop off what looks like Maledict, and now TP goes off. NS actually goes down to Fev, who actually managed to hit an arrow when NS was actually shopping. As I say that, however, we also lose Sweet. So it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off.
Both supports going down and the semi-carry is picking up the kills. Have you checked out Spectre? Oh, okay, not anymore. that has been very funny. Spectre for a while had 1337 HP. Not anymore though. No,
1489 now. That. And there goes Triple A in the mid. The Haunt did come in for the support, and actually going to get himself caught out right now. He did get Frost Cone, and look at the blast! Right over the top from Invoker. Sweet goes down, and well, the push will actually come out now. Tier 2 tower will fall. There is support from that one. Courier flying in a couple of items. The mech is actually up as well on top of the Venomancer. More items are actually coming in as well.
Also has an ultimate orb up on him as well, so he's probably going for either a Manta style or for a sheep stick as well. Not sure on that one, but yeah. Nearly all outed. It's just the top lane tier 2 tower still standing. Apart from that, DTS have got all outer towers, and we're only 28 minutes in.
Looks like DTS doesn't want to miss any of this game. They're actually saving it before I even thought to do it. Or for Holy Master instructed me to do so. Also, all on note here, the fact that Spectre actually TP'd back towards base and then had to wait another minute for the Crow to make the very, very long walk or flight back towards the main base to actually give him his Radiance. But he does actually have his Radiance now and will move himself out of the base and head himself towards the bottom lane and try and push it through there. Big shout out to Mooseman as well, who is actually still listening in. The stream embedded on, I believe, Gosu Gamers as well as DOTA-League. Big shout there to both those big powerhouses of Dota. Without them, the Dota community will not be as strong as it currently is. And, well, even Invoker has a Hyperstone on top of him too. Is he just going to go assault Cuirass for shits and giggles?
No, what do you mean for shits and giggles? That's not... You could play, as I say, you could play carry Invoker, and that's probably what he currently will do. This is DPS Invoker. That's another style of playing it. He does deal some sick DPS with his
Clark! Oh my lord! Gets blasted out there by PGG, so it actually worked for him in the end. Venomous does pop off the ulti, and not going to help him out here. Potom actually pops off her ulti. Mystic Snake bouncing off. They'll actually damage the Wish Doctor down. Restoration will help him for that one. And now we go in. And there goes the Starfall. And Spectra comes in to give a bit of a hand. And we will actually see the Sentinel team fall themselves back as fast as they possibly can right now. PGG does go down. Double kill coming out. Ashley caught inside the trees. How on all earth did we just see him pull that off? G claims 2, 3 kills, about to make it a 4th, and he is unstoppable. The Invoker, I think after this game, will just get to the point of permaban. He has got to become permaban. We heard the rumors during SMM of just how powerful an Invoker can be if played properly. I think it's been shown to the world exactly how Invoker is supposed to be played, Slash.
Yeah, ultra kill coming out from God. Funny fact about it, he actually named himself Gold Kill Them All, which he currently did. He didn't get the Rampage, but you know it was a complete wipe for the Sentinel team. And you ask about how they got inside the trees. Well, that was Invoker's Deafening Blast. He blasted them inside the trees and then used his meteor to crush them.
Yeah, that's actually, thank you very much for actually explaining that one, because everyone who's actually watching it as well, I was seeing the battle actually rotate up north, and then all of a sudden people are going into the trees, and I looked down a little bit further, and it's a little bit too late for you guys, so apologies. Can't see everything. But we will see Roshan go down. Invoker's there. Illusions will actually give a bit of a hand. They'll tank it for a little bit, then the Forge Spirits can tag team it out. But, wow, 8-26. Who would have thought would actually be in this position right now? Where you see DTS just so strong against the retry. I gotta say, I've lost my tangos. I've lost my tangos.
I haven't.
You back?
I just won quite a
You back DTS.
Yes, I did. No, I actually, before the DTS played against MG, I actually thought that the retry would beat him, but I saw Kura is now up on Invoker. But they did beat Magical Gaming quite convincingly, so I thought that they're back in form, so I put my money on DTS. Also, we did see that failure game of the retry against Lost EU, sorry to say that, but that was definitely not a very good game. And so I thought that DTS should be in a far stronger position than the retry, and currently I've been proven right.
That you definitely
You
have.
just see Potter just being so scared of that Spectre.
Ooh, pause.
Just leaping away.
We got to pause for some unknown reason.
BGG paused the game.
26 kills in favour of the Scourge to the 8. We're going to call out here, so it's going again. Resume game came out from PGG. It's now looking for the time. The push will come out from DTS in towards this mid lane. Mystic Snake bounces off. They destroy the creep wave in a matter of seconds, so they can hold out for a long time. Counter warding going out here by DTS, making sure they have no vision on that front side. No vision, of course, for the retry is what I'm talking about. Top lane being pushed by Spectra. You're having a field ultimate orb, as well as 2,000 gold, as well as a Vanguard, as well as the Aegis Immortal is currently up on top of Spectra, and he'll keep on pushing out that top lane until he's needed in the middle.
He just keep on pushing, because he can join in the fight anytime he wants through his horn. We might see an initiate by either Clock or Invoker or both.
Yeah, wait for it. Even then, EG actually, I love it. Sweet's trying to actually stop the DTS wards up on the high ground, so they can't actually see where to initiate. The Tornado flying over the top doesn't actually affect Medusa, because the Lincoln Sphere is actually now completed on Dusa. It does actually have that 20-second cooldown. Mr. Snake going off, ultimate, he actually got it! He got it on PGG, I don't think that was intentional, but he did bring down PGG, he was going for Dusa, but claims a support hero, and Spectra haunts in. The dagger has gone off. The wall of ice is up by Invoker, giving him the time to bring down the tier 3 tower. Mech pops off, giving him the armor and the HP to do so as well. NS with the last hit. Dusa trying to get in close enough to do any sort of damage here. Yes, Fisher goes off. Mystic Snake doesn't bounce. And Clockwork Goblin, oldies in. Cogs go off. And there goes the yes. Chops his way out of the cogs to keep the pressure on now. And we'll push them back here. PGG is the first person to leave. The retry will actually lose this game, and DTS claim the mid racks, as well as more lives of the retry who are respawning out here. Invoker, so powerful by God. 31-8 is, it was actually more like 27-8 before we actually finished this game off right now. But 34 minutes it actually took for that to actually complete. So many kills, so much aggression though. It came from both teams to actually be that aggressive. Like, you can't really like diss them for not being so involved in the game, but the lanes are just like Slash. They didn't work. The lanes didn't work for the retry.
No, they seriously they didn't. Well, basically they played all lanes, so to speak. It's it was they lost all lanes. So bottom lane we had Duset going up against Clockwork Goblin, and what happened is Clockwork Goblin solo killing Duset twice on lane without the help of anybody else. Soloing mid we had Invoker going up the dual lane of Bottom and of Crystal Maiden, but that didn't work out. And Invoker can just regen himself up with Quaz, or just simply Ghost Walk away whenever he gets into trouble. Moreover, his last hit damage is just absolutely insane, and can use it for harassment, especially against low HP heroes like Mirana. So that was definitely not a good move to put Mirana there. It was basically waste. And well, top lane you had that you had Earthshaker and Coddle going up against the driving of Spectre, Witch Doctor, and Venomancer, and you couldn't do much. They pushed the lane even, so they pushed it to their tower, so Spectre could free farm under the tower. Yeah. Absolutely, that was definitely not what they wanted. Obviously, Shaker could farm with his fissure, but honestly, that didn't work out. And whenever they made a go, they were outnumbered and then killed.
Yeah, I think the retry have a little bit to actually take from this game, to actually think about drafting, for how actually you want to play those lanes. Like, it's good trying new things. It does actually expose up a couple of new strategies, but it also does show up a couple of faults for the reasons why those strategies don't always get played. So they do have something to take from it. Of course, thank you very much for everyone who has tuned in. It is very, very early in the morning, so we are going to actually basically encode all this stuff up, upload it all for you, so it'll be up there so you can share it with your friends. Of course, direct them to the CyberGamer Network YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to post everything up for you. Also, thank you very much to everyone at the onestop.net for tuning in on the IRC, as well as tuning in on the live stream at the two embeds on DOTA-League, as well as Ghosty Gamers. Thank you very much to all those guys for all their support as well, helping us get the Shoutcast out to the public. I want to give a big shout there to Vilat, who was also shoutcasting in Russian for this game, obviously being a Russian superstar match, so you could not miss it. So great shout out to him as well. And also for a nice try. I'm not quite sure if his German shoutcast actually got off the ground, but still, it's great to have all those shoutcasters out there. Of course, there would be more action coming up. We have big, big action coming up on Friday night. It is MYM going up against the newly renamed, they were known as the New World Order, they're now known as Gosu Gamers. So as GGNet for short, they will be going up. So the MYM versus GGNet, it's almost like the two news teams are battling off against each other. Whose team will actually come out on top? We will find out on Friday. I will be there for the live stream. So if you need the details, check them out in the GoSu bets. You can also check it out. It is a Pick League match, Pick League 14 Division 1 match. It'll be played, same competition as tonight. And really, Pick League is spoiling us rotten at the moment. I'll also post up on the onestop.net site too. So guys, keep tabs. There's plenty of places you can check it out. And really, I think there's one last thing I need to do, and that's give a very, very big thank you to Slash for joining me tonight. Mate, I hope you enjoyed yourself, even though we did have a bit of a wait.
Yeah, definitely I did. The wait was worth it. We saw loads of action, and yeah, it was a good match. It was a good match, although a little bit one-sided though, but it was definitely a good match. Good to watch and good to cast too. So thank you everyone, and especially thank you for staying up all night, Toby, for doing this for the community.
That's right. That's what it's here for. And without the community, I wouldn't even be here to do this. So thank you very much to everyone out there. Hopefully you tune in next time. It's been an absolute pleasure shoutcasting for you. And yeah, check us out in the future. More matches Friday night. Be there.